Hello, hello! Welcome to my space. So listen, first of all, I realize that it is Friday the 13th. So we will get into a reading and see what is the energy. I already made a reading today, but I didn't realize that it was Friday the 13th. But also, I did a reading yesterday and it was talking about love. And so I did realize that we are in February and that there is Valentine's Day tomorrow. And so I decided, because it was like it was a love reading, not a happy one, let's say, because somebody just disappeared. Like the relationship was beautiful, everything was beautiful, and suddenly, boom. And so I decided to keep it for Valentine's Day, because if some of you are sad tomorrow because this happened to you, I hope that it will warm up your heart a little bit. So you will have a video tomorrow that is truly dedicated to those who might not be celebrating Valentine's Day, right? So let's see what is coming up. Do I want to take 3 cards here? No, let's get immediately into the reading, but I don't know what deck I want to use. So let's see what I am invited to use. Let's see. I kind of feel that I already opened this one. I want something that I didn't use yet. This one looks very, very closed. Let's see. Oh, the extra deck of Kev. Yeah. So this is a deck that I know, but I only use it in the upright position. So I will try to pay attention here when I shuffle, to shuffle it the right way. Okay, but there are already cards. I know why. I know why I didn't put them back the right way. I'm sorry. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. I know that I am using this deck only in one direction. So whatever comes out, I will take it in the upright position. Yeah, I see here another card. It is reverse. Okay, so I hope you are feeling well. I hope that everything is going well. So let's see. What are the messages that we are getting today? Even though I am filming it now on Friday the 13th, this can be past, present, future, right? So if you see it later on, don't think that it's not valid. Whenever you are crossing this, we are starting strong, listen. We are starting strong. Allez. Oof, group association, cult coven. I love it because, come on. I wanted to say I love it because of on the narcissist, it's written, I'm never wrong. So what came after? So we had the group association cult coven, and then we had emotional manipulation. Are we surprised? But it's interesting because it is in the 3rd position. So let's see. Let's get more here. We have interfere, intrude, hinder. Yeah, this is what I was feeling. Copycats. Okay. I kind of feel that we might have another destiny, fate, future karma. LGBT in the 7th position. Okay. Empowerment, love that, in the 8th position. Strong, you have the power. And then we have the divine feminine, abundance, queen, fertility, goddess, empress energy. Okay, so obviously the setting here, we are talking about a covert or a malignant narcissist. To be very honest with you, what I feel here, it is that they have been manipulated, right? So I kind of feel here that you might have been dealing with someone that was a narcissist, in fact. You might have realized, you might not have realized, but at the end of the day, I kind of feel that they have been manipulated here. They might be an ex or somebody here who's in love with this person and that has manipulated them. This is what I feel here. It's very interesting that we have the destiny, fate, future, karma here in the 6th position, because this is the place of what must be done. So it kind of feel here that all this situation was kind of fated. In the 2nd position, the group, association, cult, coven, it's obvious to me that you have been attacked by a group, right? But in fact, what is kind of surprising here, it is that what I feel, it is that we have a whole group here that has tried to interfere in a relationship. So now what I don't get exactly, it is if whoever has emotionally manipulated the situation is the narcissist. Obviously they are, but were you dealing with a narcissist? This is where I don't have my answer yet. We will get into the tarot, we will get more information here. Okay. Somebody here might be in the closet in some kind of way. Or we might have someone who is in love with someone who is not on their side. Because this is the place of healing. This is the place of healing. Okay. So the setting is the narcissist. The outside influence is a cult. Emotional manipulation, destiny, fate, divine... okay. So listen, this person, the person that you were dealing with, right? Let's say it this way, because I need more information from the cards. But the person that you were dealing with were emotionally manipulated here, but it was fated. It was fated. It was fated for them. Okay, either we are dealing with, you were dealing with someone who is a narcissist, or at least you were dealing with someone here that was hurting other people over and over again. Because the fated here, coming in the 6th position, and in the 3rd we have this emotional manipulation, for me it's obvious that this manipulation was fated. The person that you were dealing with, they needed to be tricked. They needed to do something to you and to realize at the end of the day that you have the power. And with this divine being here, it's a divine feminine, but you might be a masculine. I feel here that the whole intention was for this, what was fated was for this person to fall in a trap and at the end realize that not only You are their divine counterpart, so they are in regrets, and also that you have the power, right? Okay. I kind of feel that this person has trusted someone who's in love with them. And they might not have expected that this person was in love with them because they might be of the same gender. This is what comes up to me here. But there is obviously your person has been manipulated. I say your person just for you to know who I'm talking about. You might hate them now. All of this, right? But I'm getting this information. So somebody here didn't want you to be in a relationship with this person, but I kind of feel that at the end of the day, it's a good thing because they might be thinking about the person that you are not aware of, right? And one of the things that are obvious to me here, it is that you were dealing with somebody very, very insecure, somebody that was not authentic. And I don't mean that they were not authentic because they wanted to trick you, because they didn't like you. This is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying here, it is that they might have been coming from a very insecure place, and so they were trying to seduce you, but not by being themselves, in fact, right? So this is why at the end of the day, you might not be interested in this person because of what happened in the past. But mainly, once again, I kind of feel that you have been used as a lesson for someone. This is what is coming up here. Like a very like the devil tricking the devil, or the devil tricking someone that I don't want to say the devil, but the devil tricking someone that anyway wouldn't have been a good relationship for you, right? Because they are not at your level. Okay, let's get a little bit more information about all of this. Do I want to take this one? Or do I want, I know that we are the 13, but I don't want to take the Horror Tarot. I'm thinking, okay, I know what I want to use. 1 second. I'm just taking my deck here from behind. Because yes, I have more decks, believe it or not. And I'm waiting for new decks to arrive, and I'm very excited. There is one deck that I ordered that need to arrive soon from an artist, and it's all dreamy and beautiful. And I'm thirsty for this, I don't know, it's all soft and blue and dreamy and beautiful. Impatient to get this deck. And there is yellow, like a happy colors, you know, happy colors. Okay, so let's see, what should the collective be aware of here? The moon in reverse and the wheel of fortune. Yes, we have here a situation where someone is awakening now that they have been manipulated. I kind of feel here, right, with the copycat and the emotional manipulation, I kind of feel that someone has pretended to be you. So if you were in touch online with this person, or by email, or in some kind of way that they might have think that they were talking to you, or that you were talking to them, in fact, it was not the case. They were talking here with somebody else, a copycat, and I kind of feel that this copycat is in love with them. And this is why they wanted to block, in fact, interfere in the relationship, right? And with the moon in reverse here, I feel that they are aware of this now. We have the wheel of fortune in the upright. This for me associates first of all to the fact that we have the destiny, the fate, and the karma here, right? and also that there is some kind of alignment. This is what I told you. Like I kind of feel that this person maybe needed to be stopped. They needed to awaken to something. And I also kind of feel that maybe you have said something to this person, because I kind of feel that you might have taken distance from this person already, because there was weird vibes happening. And maybe one of the reasons why there were weird vibes, it is first of all because you were dealing here with somebody who is very insecure. So as said, they might have listened to people left and right, asked to ChatGPT to know what to say, all those kind of things. But also I kind of feel that this person was thinking that they were talking with you, when in fact they were talking here with a copycat. And somebody that didn't want for the relationship to happen, right? They wanted to block this relationship. It's written, block. Block the relationship. Okay, so let's see. Tell me more here, please. I didn't check. Oh. Just bringing it a little bit closer. This is too close, maybe. Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles. And we have the King of Swords. Okay, now I'm attracted with this Ten of Pentacles. I'm attracted to this group. I wonder if we are not talking about someone who had a whole group of friends that truly wanted to keep them apart from you. With this Ten of Pentacles. Why is the King of Swords here? Let's see what's going on. Ah, I understand. Okay. What is going on here, in fact, the moon is in reverse, right? So they were confused in the past, but they are not anymore. And what they are not confused anymore, it is, in fact, that you were their wheel of fortune. The Ten of Pentacles, it's the ideal relationship, in fact, right? Because it's talking about a lot of stability. This is the power couple. We might think that the Ten of Cups is the ideal relationship, but in fact, the Ten of Cups, it is kind of, it's happiness, but it's emotional happiness. Here there is something more. There is some kind of stability. We are with the Pentacles. This is something formal, right? And I kind of feel that now, with the King of Swords here that's in the upright, they know that. They know. Tell me more here, please. Yeah, the Two of Wands in reverse. They know that somebody tried to block this relationship. And we have a whole group here. It's not one person, it's a whole group. But the fact that your person has allowed someone to intervene, this is an issue. This is an issue, right? Because when something is precious, you keep it for yourself. And here they didn't do that. Or they have no boundaries, or they are surrounded by horrible people. And you know that there's nothing to do if you are in a relationship with someone and they don't understand that they are surrounded by toxicity, by people who want to block them, and they are listening to them, so the relationship cannot happen. Yeah, there was somebody here very, very controlling. And I don't feel that it is one person. Yeah, but now they see it. The Hangman. Yeah, they see that there was a whole... The Knight of Swords in reverse, for me, it's the smear campaign. I kind of feel, that there was a group of people here having a lot of fun trying to destroy your connection. This is what I feel. I'm attracted to the destiny and fate, right? Yeah, they wanted to block a connection instead of giving good advice to this person, right? I'm saying this person because it's in the first place, but it might still be that the person that you were dealing with was not a narcissist. It might be that they were, but it might be that they were not. But there is here some kind of growth that needed to happen. This is why also I kind of a little bit hesitate, because I kind of feel that if it was fated, yes, of course, it can be that all of them are narcissists, right? And they have a very serious lesson to learn here. But it might also be that the person that you were dealing with needed to grow. And as we know, narcissists, usually they don't heal, they don't grow, they don't, right? Let's see, can you tell me a little bit more here? Is the person that we are talking about, that the collective was dealing with, were they a narcissist? Let's see, there is one card that fell here. The devil in reverse. No, they were not a narcissist, but they were dealing here with people who saw them as an opportunity. Listen, I ask, you saw the devil in reverse. It's in reverse. So the person that you were dealing with was not a narcissist, but they are in a fucked up environment. This is what's going on here. They were seen like an opportunity. They wanted to keep this person to their side, right? And so those people destroyed the relationship. What I want to tell you, okay, it is that what I started to say before, it is that hearing this, you might feel a lot of regret, right? But at the end of the day, right, we know that many relationships, many people divorce. I want to say simply, but it's not simply, but it's because the person who is in a relationship don't know how to put boundaries with their family, for example. Or they don't realize that their family is toxic and don't want their best, that their family is blocking them, right? And so the person that their spouse or their partner, they see that, right? And I kind of feel here that this is a little bit the situation that we are having. Okay, now it came the Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah. This person is surrounded by a lot of toxicity, but yeah. Tell me more here, please. Nine of Cups. The problem with you, the reason why those people didn't want you in the group, it is because you are too independent. You are not somebody that would just adapt yourself to the group, taking in consideration that we are dealing here with a toxic group. And in a group, if you were already in one of my readings when I, in the beginning, truly talked about the dynamic of the group, in the group, usually there is a main person that wants to maintain their authority. And I said then that if this person of authority sees someone that they cannot manipulate, control, somebody who doesn't admire them, that they won't be able to have authority over this person, they will do a smear campaign against this person. They don't want this person in the group, right? They don't want free thinkers. They don't want people who are have self-confidence. They need people that they can have some kind of control over. And here the issue, we have the Nine of Cups here. It is that you are independent, you are a free thinker, and you wouldn't get under the influence of this toxic group, right? You wouldn't participate in the nastiness. It's not at your level, right? And you would then create a total imbalance. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You would create a total imbalance in the balance that exists here in this toxic group. And this is why they didn't want you there. You were a threat. Tell me more here, please. Did I check? Yeah, I checked that you could see the Four of Wands, their stability. They were trying to maintain their stability, and your stability is an issue for them. Your stability, the way that you live, your beliefs, your self-confidence, your awareness. We might not be talking about a group of friends. We might be talking about a family system, for example, right? Where there is the main person who is a narcissist, and they know exactly what kind of person they would accept in the family and who they wouldn't. And somebody like you, they wouldn't. Why? Because you are a divine being. You have the energy of the divine. We have here the empowerment, right? You have the power. This is exactly their problem. You were a threat to them. Okay. So you know what? I wouldn't even be surprised that the main character, okay, the leader of the group, the person that bounds all the group together, which might, for example, be a parent if we are talking about a family, right? That I wouldn't be surprised that they even paid someone external in order to play the copycat. Tell me more here, please. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, because you wouldn't allow them. Yeah, they felt totally threatened by you. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Swords. They didn't want this love story to move forward because you are too strong. One second, I want to understand something. Why is the LGBTQAI here? This is what I want to understand, because I feel that in fact we might not be talking about LGBT, we might be talking about being different. Being different. Judging you because you are different. Tell me about the LG. The Seven of Pentacles. The Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, because you are not traditional. What do I mean by that? You might be very traditional. They might not be traditional. But somehow, you and them, it doesn't mesh. And maybe you and your person, you mesh. And maybe you were in this person's life in order for them to understand that if they are staying there, they will never be able to be happy. Because there is somebody there that wants to control them. A person of authority that shouldn't have authority, because it's all about them. Okay, so the LGBTQAI, this is the thing. It's that you don't mesh with them because maybe, you know, with the cult and coven and all of this. For me, we are talking here about people who are dark, right? They are operating from a dark place. Might be talking about the pentacles in reverse, you know, everything is about money. They would do anything for money. While you are connected to the highest, you have higher values. They might be corrupted. They might be schmexually very, I don't know, act in weird ways that they know that you wouldn't accept. You know, maybe they are swingers or something like that. And they understood that they wouldn't be able to make you be adaptable to what they need. The Nine of Cups. You know who you are. You love yourself. You respect yourself. So they wouldn't have been able to manipulate you. This is the main issue here. Manipulation. This is truly a reading for the Friday the third. I cannot talk. The 13. Let's see. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they needed you to be weak, miserable, needing them. But you are not. This is what I tell you. The leader, right? They need everybody to be weak. To be weak, to not trust themselves. So the leader has more power because everybody around, they don't trust themselves, they are weak, they are turning to them for everything. And then the leader or the parent or whoever, they are saying whatever they need to say in order to manipulate the situation, presenting it like I'm doing the best for you, but it's not the case. It's not the case. Yeah, they needed you to be miserable. So you would need something. They would be able to manipulate you, buy you in some kind of way. Okay, tell me more here, please. Yeah, you see, act in reckless ways. We have somebody here who observed you. The Three of Wands, they observed you, right? They might have tested you even. You might have been dealing with a copycat also. Because I am sure here, right, that somebody tested you. They tested you. They wanted to see if there was any ability for you to get into the group. If you would act recklessly. Knight of Wands in reverse. If there was some kind of emotional brokenness inside of you. And we all have parts that we need to heal, right? But it was truly, this person truly needs people that are in a totally different mindset than yours. People who want to followers, right? You are not a follower. They need followers. They need people who are totally lost. I wouldn't be surprised that they would be some kind of, I will say white powder, so you understand, or the devil's letters, all those kind of things, a lot of drinking, some kind of something, maybe a schmexual something there, some kind of, you know, in order to keep people in a low vibration. Yeah, this is reckless behavior. Tell me more here, please. Ace of Cups and the Four of Swords. Yeah, you are too healed. You are connected to your heart space, very intuitive. And you are healed. You are a thinker. You are healed. You are not lost. You are not lost enough. You understand? Being with this person, you need to comply to this person of authority. And you wouldn't. You know who you are. You respect who you are. There is no ability to totally brainwash you and totally manipulate you. This is what they were testing. They wanted to know, to see if you would somehow, right? I tell you, if you were online, right, with your person, chances are that part of you didn't talk with them. Tell me more here, please. You know, it's like if first the boss needed to agree to you, right? Listen, you are too stable. What can I tell you? You are too stable. You are too independent. You are the boss of your own life. You lead your own life. And this is why it was not possible. The Ten of Cups in reverse. The boss felt threatened by you. Yeah? The boss. The cult leader, yeah? The narcissist who needed to be in control of everything and anything. Tell me more here, please. Yeah, listen. But I think that you know that. We have the Knight of Cups here in reverse. This is a smooth talker. They didn't succeed to smooth talk you, you understand? They didn't succeed. The Eight of Swords in reverse. They didn't succeed to put you in a mental prison. They might have stressed you out, but they needed you to lay down, to totally comply to them, to beg them, to be in total admiration for them, to make them feel that they are the authority and you will obey to whatever. It didn't work. It didn't work. You have nothing to do with those people. But I truly feel here, we have the fated here, right? The karma. I truly feel that this connection was fated for someone in this group, the person that you dealt with, to understand why they feel so weak, why they don't have confidence. Since the beginning, I told you, I feel the person doesn't have confidence, that if they are talking with you, they are not talking with you. I didn't see all of that coming. I didn't see that. But I had information here and there, right? Yeah. You were, and I kind of feel that you still are. You still are. Even though you might not be there anymore, and I hope for you, because truly, you know, this is toxic. This is truly, truly toxic. This is very, very ugly. And I kind of feel that you might have had here more than just one role, right? It was one to awaken the person that you were dealing with, that they were dealing here with somebody who was truly coming from a very, very toxic place and destroying them, destroying their life. And for them to awaken to that they need to separate themselves of all of that, But I kind of feel that it might even go further, because I kind of feel that maybe even you might somehow, by domino effect, free more than one person. Because you might, in fact, have exposed this person of authority that should never have authority, right? And we have the group here, so we know that a lot of people are complying to this person, are afraid of this person, respecting this person, listening to this person, maybe without realizing that this person's intentions are totally narcissistic. It's all about power, it's all about control. They don't care about all the other people. They don't care about their happiness, they don't care about their life, they don't want none of that. They want to do what I say. Their whole power relies in the group admiring them. I feel that I need to shuffle here. I don't know why we are in the middle, but this is what I feel. Okay, so tell me more. We are approaching for the closure here. The Fool. The World. Wow, it's beautiful. Listen. Listen, it's beautiful. Yeah, the cycle is ending. You are bringing an ending. See what's written here? Gives understanding. Answers of things to come. Gives understanding. Increases knowledge of philosophy and science, the world. There is an ending of a cycle here. With the Fool, there is energy here of renewal, right? The Fool is the card number 0. This is right before the spiritual awakening, the healing, all those kind of things, right? It's right before. It's the person is jumping into faith. This is the image of the Fool. The Fool is jumping into faith. So we have card 0 and we have the last card of the tarot, 21. We have the whole cycle here. The whole cycle coming to an ending. It's beautiful. Closure. I don't know if we need a closure after that because it's so strong. It's so strong. Look. Look. Justice in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. They are seeing now, right, that in fact the person that they admired, the King of Wands, this is the tyrant. This is the Hierophant in reverse. This is the cult leader, right? They understand now that this person that they gave authority to was not to be trusted. They see now that they were dealing with someone who was. This is a narcissist. Listen, we are ending with the narcissist. And the Justice in reverse here, I don't take it like there is no justice. On the contrary, I'm taking it like this person was trying to block the justice from coming. But the justice is coming. We have the World card here. Their era is over. It's over. It's done. But they might try to avoid the justice. I wouldn't be surprised that this person would somehow disappear. This I wouldn't be surprised. Because it is recognized now that they are corrupted. They are corrupted, they are manipulative, they are lying, stealing maybe, destroying people's lives, doing things that they shouldn't do. The copycat here. Abusing people's trust. I tell you, I feel that this person here, right, the leader, is using their group for doing things that they shouldn't do. They are only pawns in this person's game, right? So I kind of feel that this person truly felt threatened by you, by your light, by your confidence. They felt threatened. And I understand why. I understand why. Okay, let me just watch if there is something more here. Sorry. Hey, look, 6 of Swords. People are taking distance. People are taking distance because the truth is flying. The Knight of Swords. The truth is cutting deep. Look, the King of Cups. Gaining awareness. Yeah, there is very, very deep movement here. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. Ah, look. Transformation. The total ending of a cycle. And a rebirth for something else. The Tower, look. But I kind of feel here that it is a very positive tower. A very positive tower. Because this needs to go down. It truly does. Yeah, they understand now that they were dealing with someone where everything was conditional and they had their own agenda. Yeah, they wanted to win at all costs. And they did everything in their power for this person to let you go. Yeah. Yeah, they created illusions and delusions for this person to let you go. They created burdens in their life. They made them work all the time. And the truth is out, listen. The Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords, one after the other. The Two of Wands in reverse. Whatever they planned, it's not working anymore. The Magician. A new beginning, people regaining their power. They are totally stuck. They are totally stuck because of you. Because of you. Because you dealt this situation like you should have. The Chariot, moving forward. The Chariot, it is the hand of God, the hand of the highest, the power of the alignment pushing you forward. And this is how you bring clarity. You showed what a true leader is. You showed what real confidence is. What respect truly is. You show that. Right? You are the true leader in your nature. This is why the fucked up leader there, that was a narcissist, that is a narcissist. they had an issue with you. Because you operate from the right place. You make the right choices, the lover. While they are the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, we have a whole group here, the Three of Cups. Look at your energy. Queen of Cups and the Empress. You took distance. This is what you did. This is what they wanted too, that for you to take distance. But what they wanted, it is for you either to comply, right? But I kind of feel that they knew that you wouldn't comply. And they also manipulated the situation in such a way that you would take distance. But what you did when you took distance and who you are, this is what shined through. And this is what showed truly what is somebody who is confident. What is truly respect. And so just by staying in your alignment, taking the distance, that I kind of feel that it was operated this way, for you to take distance, because this is what the person wanted. The leader, right? The parent, I don't know who, right? The bully in the group. This is what they wanted. They wanted you to either comply, but they understood that you wouldn't, so you needed to disappear. They needed you to disappear. But the way you disappeared, right? You didn't disappear. But also you showed what true authority is about. This changed everything. Yeah, look, the Ten of Swords, they are over. It's done. It's done. Yeah, they are stressed out now. Yeah, because the truth is coming out. There is the aha moment here. Yeah. The Emperor in reverse. The Sun in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. Yeah, this person wants to hide now. I tell you, I kind of feel that this person... The Hierophant in reverse, listen. This is exactly the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, I kind of feel that this person wants to hide now. They want to disappear. Anyway, I will leave it here. I hope that it was helpful. I hope that your day, evening, afternoon, whenever you are watching this, is going well. I'll see you in the comments. Until very, very soon. Bye.